There were no outright majorities secured in Johannesburg, Ekurhuleni, Tshwane, Nelson Mandela Bay and in many other councils around the country. The major parties now have to negotiate with others in order to reach the 50+1% required to lead. Though many of the parties locally don't share the same values, these analysts say when it comes down to a push, differences can be set aside.
Politics around the world tells us this, reveals this, that when it comes to hanging on to power or getting into power, people will be remarkably flexible and pragmatic. Politics is about acquiring power. It's about getting into government.
In that coalition negotiation, there might be negotiation around individual posts, shall we say. You know, that one party might want the economic portfolio, another one might want to have the portfolio on local infrastructure issues. But the economic freedom fighters have indicated that they're not particularly interested in posts. What they want are principles. And that's often where a lot of other coalitions are also formed in the world, where parties agree beforehand.
But reaching an agreement that will please everyone is no easy feat, with the balance of power sometimes shifting towards the party with the trump card.
Those smaller parties now have an opportunity to get on paper an agreement from the majority parties, what it is that they're willing to do for this party in order to get them to form a coalition with them. And it's those kinds of what is traditionally called horse trading that I think people forget that it's not just about the possessions.
What about the other complexities that come with coalitions?
The two sides have to work off of each other and have to presumably represent a broader set of constituents and interests. However, if those things are not clarified, if the values that bind them, the basis for the partnership is not clear, then it can also produce unstable government, and you can find that the parties will fall apart and you may end up with either paralysis or worse, contradictory government, an inconsistent government.
If there are no agreements within 14 days of the official declaration of results, the Constitution provides for provincial and national authorities to intervene.